Hi, I'm Tony Fleming, and this is Fleming's Ultimate Garage. Hey everybody, thanks for joining us on today's video, which may be one of the world's sexiest cars ever. Off the hook this thing is, man. 08 Maserati Gran Turismo. Wow. Take a minute, look at this car. Forget the fact that we're selling this one here, and it is probably the nicest one ever. Put that aside. But just look at the lumps, the humps, the extraneous pieces hanging off. This thing is so sexy. It's hard to believe that they were able to put something like this and wrap it into a car. Now, the one interesting thing about this car that a lot of people don't know is it's actually mid-engine. And what that means is that the engine, even though it's up front, is actually behind the rear wheels. All of this up here is all for styling purposes only, which is really cool. When you open the hood, you'll see that in there. But the paint and the calipers and the wheels, anyway, in the later part of the video, we're gonna show you that the original wheels were silver. I had these painted gloss black. We laid on this pinstripe here, and then we clear coated it on top of it. Has the factory red calipers in there. I thought it looked really nice. If you don't love it, no big deal. Just let me know, and I'll paint these back to silver, the original factory color. But I just thought it was super, super hot looking. And especially when you're driving down the road, because they're black, the calipers look like they're floating in there because you can't really see the wheel as you're driving down the highway. So that's pretty cool to look at. I'm done. You don't need to say any more about this car. I'm gonna let you look at it. It is so ridiculously handsome. In person, it's even better than it is on video. Over the top. 08, Gran Turismo. I mean, I don't know how the Italians do what they do, or what's in the water there, or maybe it's in the pizza. I have no idea, but this thing is over the top, man. It is so beautiful, and not only is it beautiful, it drives as great as it looks. Anyway, I want to take a minute. We'll walk around this car real quick. This is factory red paint, which I think is actually a pretty nice job. I'm not sure if it's hand done. It's really very nice. I like to make sure you can kind of see the quality of the paint in here, just the way they've done this. And I have to tell you, to get this design out of here, they made some compromises under the hood as far as space and packaging, but you'll see what a great job they did tidying up everything under there. It looks really, really nice. So come on down here for a second. These are called Birdcage wheels. All right, they're optional. These are the 20s. Factory red calipers are on there, okay? Fresh set of sport contacts, the Continentals. And these fender vents, turn signals, designed by, just the little tiny touches are what makes this car just beautiful, especially the way it wraps up in the hood, the headlights. The front end of this car is spectacular. But let's take a minute, let's keep walking around the car, because there's some styling things on here that just really, really make this small window here is great. I love the Trident. Again, you got big brakes, red calipers, and then come on back here and check out the style here. So the exhaust right there is part of the bumper, has its own cutout buried inside of it, right? And the way the taillights wrap all the way up into the quarter panel. Nice little touch like this. And most people don't even know this is a Maserati when they're looking at it. It's really, really cool. Most people are just looking at the car going, wow, that's really nice. And what's nice about it, it's not so in your face as say maybe a Ferrari is, but it has that great drive and great sound like a Ferrari does, but it's a little more what I might call a velvet hammer. All right, let's take a peek under the hood. Okay, so this is what I was talking about when I was talking about the style. To get this front end like this, you know, it's an extended part of the car. But if the engine was all the way up here, the car would handle terribly because the engine would be over in front of the rear wheels. What they're trying to do is make a mid-engine car. So what they do is they take the engine, and here's the wheel, the center of the wheel right here. The engine is actually behind the wheel, pushed back in here. So they make these cool covers to kind of fill it in instead of just leaving these big open gaps in here. Everything's easy to get to. It's color coded. You know, these cars came with a 4-year, 50,000-mile warranty. Which is pretty impressive when you think about it. And if they were really not reliable cars, they'd be long gone and bankrupt by now. So these have been really, really great. We sell a lot of these, and they've been nothing but fun to drive. But I want to show you a couple things that are important. For instance, like these little decals and things like that that are around the car. That's a good indication the car hasn't been in an accident, that panels haven't been replaced, and those are the kinds of things that you want to be looking for when you're getting a car, especially a car like this. And so, you know, the way this car is being sold now is really the only way to buy these cars, I feel. You know, these cars sticker in the 130 range, 140 range, right? And this car is probably $50,000 or $60,000 less than it was brand new with 20,000 miles on it. It is an incredible bargain. Let's check out the trunk. Okay, so this is kind of an important feature. First off, When we get inside, I want to show you, this is a real 4-seater car designed for 2 couples, kids, things like that. Or it can be a very personal car too. But they've also made some great room in here for soft bags, soft luggage to go away for the weekend. All right. Inside here, a little hidden storage, a compressor for the tires, and a little toolkit. And even just little stuff like the chrome latch for this is very nice. It's all finished in here. All the pieces. It's just what makes a luxury car a luxury car. Those are the things that you miss when you're buying these things. You don't really realize it, but it's those things that make the fit and feel and the sound of the car so great. But inside the car when you're driving, this thing sounds wonderful. Matter of fact, let's stop talking. Let's go inside. Here we go. Here we go. We're inside. We're inside. Oh man, this car. All right, so just you can almost smell the Italianness in here. Like, check out the red stitching, tan leather, custom Lloyd mats in here, climate control. This is really nice. The screen, this is fabulous. It's just so easy to get to everything. 200-mile-an-hour speedometer, 9,000 RPM tach. Red line's at 7,500. I mean, there's one screaming V8, and all these little switches with the chrome rings around them, they just exude luxury. This is really just a great car. And some cool stuff about when you're driving it is that this is heated and air conditioned. You can also use the paddles in here. So it's an automatic transmission, or you flip it over here into sport mode and you work these like this. It has suede behind the paddles in case your little fingertips get sweaty. All right, keep those dry. And it's fast downshifts and upshifts. You can go ahead and set it on sport mode. That changes everything about the car. You got super tight suspension at that point. You get much faster shifts. You get more throttle response. It's really very different. The car sounds different, everything. So it's just a great car. You got the xenon headlights. I'm rambling because there's just so much stuff, but I did want to show you this because it's so beautiful back here. Look at this. This is a real 4-seater with their own center console, so people can sit back there. There's room. I'm 6'1". I can sit in the back of this car. It's just so beautifully done. That slides back on its own. Really nice. All right, how about I fire it up for you so you can hear what it sounds like. We talked about a lot of things in the car, but we glazed over stuff, but like, for instance, like the navigation and the heated seats and just some of the luxury features that you get in here. It doesn't even matter. This car is so beautiful to look at. I walk around it over and over and over. I find something new each time. I find a new fold, a bend in the style, just the big wheels and tires, and then you get in it and you drive it and you're like, man, this is one awesome, awesome car. So I gotta tell you, if you can find a way to get a low mileage Gran Turismo in your life, this car is beautiful. Call us 301-816-1000. We'll tell you all about it.